Hello and welcome to the channel. Be sure to share, like, and comment down below. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button for daily videos on news and politics. Exposed. People getting too close to the truth of Vegas shooting are mysteriously dropping dead. Since back in October of 2017, Stephen Paddock opened fire at a country music festival in Las Vegas, Nevada, and devastated the county by murdering 58 people and injuring well over 500 more, which made this the deadliest shooting in American history. Just to add real quick, there's new confirmations coming out that there was more than just him involved, but we'll get into this article regardless. Now it says that it goes on to say that Paddock's motivation has been the center of mass speculation, with no forthcoming response from authorities as to whether they have discovered the reason or not. Now, the lack of forthright commentary from authorities caused internet sleuths to continue asking questions surrounding that evening, to the terror of most Americans following this shooting closely. Now, many survivors have come out and claimed that there were multiple shooters that night, despite the mainstream media's narrative that there was only one. Now, it says to add even more suspicion to that already horrifying evening, as several survivors have turned up dead and the body count seems to keep rising. There have been several inconsistencies popping up concerning the timeline, as well as many other factors as of the shooting that has many people questioning the official story of a lone gunman. Adding to the ever-growing suspicion is how the FBI has been incredibly vague on their findings, even going as far as to state that they would not release any new information on the massacre, which has recently been proven to be false due to the new info that is just now coming out concerning photographs and emails between the gunman and unknown individuals. The Las Vegas Review-Journal reported on the investigators' silence not long after the shooting. It says 58 people killed, more than 500 injuries, and yet nearly a month after the Las Vegas Strip experienced the worst mass shooting in modern American history, local and federal authorities are refusing to fill in the blanks. Now, Strzok-Page, I hope I pronounced that right, who was at the concert, posted on social media right after the attack and stated that she had spoke to several survivors who also claimed that there were multiple shooters and not just one like the mainstream media reported. Every single survivor I have talked to also remembers multiple shooters, she said, and at least one from the ground. Why aren't we being taken more seriously? Tons of things don't add up, she wrote on Facebook, according to Real Pharmacy. Now, goes on to say that Michelle Flores, another survivor of that horrific night, escaped certain death for the second time just days after the shooting. Now, Flores, 51, had been outside of the Route 91 Harvest Festival in Las Vegas watching the performers play when the shooting took place. She survived the hail of gunfire, only to then run for her life when her house mysteriously caught fire a week later. Dennis and Lorraine Carver survived the Las Vegas shooting as well, only to have their car explode less than a mile from their home. Now, another survivor has been killed in an apparent hit and run that has everyone wondering if we will ever get to the truth of the shooting. Now, here is more from Fox News. A man who survived the October 1st mass shooting at the country music festival in Las Vegas was killed last week in a hit and run in southern Nevada. Now, Roy McClellan died November 17th while hitchhiking on State Route 160 in Pahrump, about 50 miles west of Las Vegas. I don't understand why he wasn't taken at the shooting, but a month later he was taken this way, McClellan's wife Denise told KSNV. I hope my husband found peace and he is safe now. McClellans were attending the Route 91 Harvest Festival on the Las Vegas Strip when Stephen Paddock began shooting from his 32nd floor suite on the nearby Mandalay Bay Hotel and Casino. Now, in all, 58 people were killed and more than 500 were injured in the deadliest mass shooting in U.S. history. Denise McClellan told KSNV that the shooting was really messing with Roy's head and he was going to therapy. Now on Friday, Denise posted on Facebook that Roy had stomped off after a fight with a friend the night before he died. KSNV reported that investigators had located the car believed to be involved in the accident and charges were pending. It goes on to say that with another victim of the Las Vegas shooting being found dead in such a short amount of time, has many independent journalists scratching their heads and wondering what they are hiding. To add to the growing suspicion is that law enforcement has banned independent reporters from attending press conferences in the past as well. The Daily Sheeple reports that in a move that is only furthering the now widespread belief that a cover-up is currently underway in Las Vegas, two conservative reporters have broken multiple key stories about the strange and ever-changing circumstances around the horrific mass shooting were banned from attending the latest police press conference. Laura Loomer and Mike Tokes were both denied entry by armed guards in what was a transparent attempt by the Las Vegas Police Department to stop anyone from asking real questions. Keep in mind, Loomer's reporting conclusively proved that supposed shooter Stephen Paddock had arrived at the hotel a full 3 days earlier than authorities had claimed. Eventually, the official story was changed, largely due to Loomer's reporting itself. In other words, they knew that exactly who they were keeping out of the press conference and were doing it to specifically stop any real information from getting released to the public. Loomer even noticed that the police response time to banning independent journalists was exponentially better than their response time to the worst mass shooting in American history. So what are they hiding, and will the American people ever get the answers we desperately seek? This is the way to similar to the so-called suicides that happen to anyone with info concerning Hillary Clinton. Now, certain info is finally coming out about the shooting that the authorities tried really hard to cover up, but we need to keep asking them the hard questions and pushing for the truth concerning that tragic night.